Hartenstein might be the perfect player for the Thunder. Let's break down why. I'm first going to start on the offensive side of the ball, specifically out of the short roll. So if you see here, the Kings are trapping SGA, which is going to happen a lot. Then Ihart's going to operate out of short roll and make a ridiculous pass to Jalen Williams. So I'm going to showcase a lot of his assists, but what I really want to point out is his processing ability. So on this next play, you're going to see the same thing, a trap on Jalen Williams. Ihart's going to operate out of the short roll. He immediately recognizes his 3-on-2, and he's going to be playing in advantage basketball a lot with Jalen Williams and SGA, and this is where you have to execute, right? So you're going to watch him pump fake Caruso, drawing both Blazers defenders in, take an extra dribble. With this dribble, he's going to force a defender to guard AJ Mitchell on the slot, and then he's going to finally dump it off to Caruso. And that's just elite processing ability. This next clip is even more ridiculous. So here, there's going to be another trap. He's going to get the ball in the short roll again, and then just a behind the back pass. So he's going to get it again, and one more behind the back pass. Like, not many NBA players can do that, much less a 7-footer in the NBA. He also can't shoot, yes, I know, but if you're going to play off him and be in help like Draymond, they're just going to run this chase action. Because Draymond's so far off, Isaiah Joe is just getting an open three off this screen, and Ihart's a great screen setter as well. You're going to see the same thing in the next possession. Kevon Looney is deep in help. That's fine. Ihart can't shoot, right? But then there's just a wide open shot every time. So if you don't want to respect his jumper, he can make plays in the perimeter that really negates the ability for defenses to sag off. And there's the last thing out of the short roll. He can also score. He's excellent at finding space and knowing where to be so that his teammates can pass him the ball easily. So you're going to see the same thing here. They're going to trap out of this pick. And then he finds himself in wide open space and just hits this mid-range floater. And he's really good at hitting that floater as well. Same thing here. This is supposed to be a short roll, but then he recognizes that he should roll all the way to the basket for the open lane and just receives the pass. So the reason that he's perfect for the Thunder is they want players who are good extenders, right? Because they have two offensive engines that are high gravity players. So Jalen Williams and SGA, both of them demand so much attention that you get to play advantage basketball a lot, and then are you able to extend that advantage and create good plays for your team? That's what they want. That's why they like the small ball lineup. But the thing with the small ball lineup is you give up some things, such as offensive rebounding. But it just so happens that Ihart is an elite offensive rebounder. Last year, out of players that had over 50 games played and 25 minutes per game, he ranked second in offensive rebound percentage. The Thunder, conversely, were ranked 28th. So it's hard to find a player that's an elite processor and also an elite offensive rebounder. And that's what they found in Ihart. And that's why it works so well for their offense. It fills a gap, but also plays to their advantage as well. I'm going to show you something similar on the defensive side of the ball. What they really want on the defensive side of the ball is switchability, right? That's why they like the small ball lineup. But Ihart has the lateral quickness to keep up with guards, but he also adds that rim protection that they really do miss. So watch this. He's able to get back and negate any advantage set by the screen. But what's really powerful, again, is actually decision making. You're going to see the same thing here. So Ihart's going to go help off this Draymond screen that gets rejected. But the cool thing about the Thunder is Ihart's always going to be the helper. And the reason for that is because of their scheme. The Thunder choose to let people shoot wide open threes. In this game, it's Draymond. And because of that, they allow the sixth most frequency for wide open threes, while allowing the sixth worst shooting percentages on those threes. So because they're purposely choosing who to let shoot these threes, that means Ihart can always be the one that helps. The next play is a perfect example. So watch this. Ihart, because of his decision making, they're going to let him choose when to help. And Dort, who typically the low man's supposed to help, is not going to help out on this. He's in fact not even going to help out to Draymond when Draymond's left wide open for this three. He's just going to stay there. Right? So it's all part of the Thunder scheme to allow these players to shoot, even though Draymond has been a good shooter all season. They're letting Ihart be the decision maker on defense as well to figure out when to help and when to not help. And because of that, they can really allow his rim protection to shine as well. Watch this. He's just going to help off Sabonis because Sabonis is a person they're going to let shoot the threes. And then Ihart's just going to be in position to help. Same thing here. There's just elite rim protection. Right? And look how quickly he can react to situations happening around him. And that's why he's so good for the Thunder, again, on the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side, it's important to have a connector who can offensively rebound. On the defensive side, it's important to have a player who can laterally move and recover and also rim protect. And that's why iHeart was the perfect piece to overspend on if you're the Thunder. As always, if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to subscribe and like. It really helps me out. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. See ya.